Hey, it's Dave. I'm back. I haven't done anything in a while. Um, the Olympics were on, and it was a nice time for the family to get together and all watch something at the same time. Very rare because I'm always watching sports, and they're not big sports people, but the Olympics is different. You know, you get gymnastics and swimming and running, so pretty cool. So we're gonna do a bourbon tasting tonight. Not a tasting, but a review, and it is Old Forester, and they call it Old Forester Signature. And it doesn't say Old Forester Signature. It says Old Forester Straight Kentucky Bourbon. Um, but right, oh boy, I'm so bad at this. Right there, you probably can't see it, but my camera sucks. Anyways, George Brown signs it, and that's why they call it Signature. Um, the regular Old Forester is 86 proof, 43% alcohol. This is 100. Um, it's really a solid bourbon. As you can see, I've had some. Why am I bad at this? Good God, one of these days, you'd think I'd learn how to use a camera, but you'd be wrong. Anywho, so, it's a Brown-Forman company. Old Forester Distilling, 100 proof. They don't really have the age. The mash bill is 72% corn, 18% rye. Malted barley, 10%, deep copper color. The nose is supposedly caramel, cherry brightness, by ample amount of oak, nicely balanced. It's not overly complex, but it's $22.99 at Woodman's. It's probably about $24.99 at Binny's. So the palate, bold oak, punchy pecans, and caramelized maple syrup drive home the richness of this sip. The mouthfeel is thinner than expected. Finish is pepper, clove, seasoned oak. Old Forester's obviously been around a while. Very popular brand. Show you the back of the bottle. Look at that. I'll do it back here. I should probably turn that light off or change that light, which is what I'm going to do. So there we go. I don't know if that's going to make it any better. Maybe. There, you can see George Brown's signature right there. It is better. I need to use a light in the back too. Much better. Oh my God. Only took me 6 months to figure that out? Duh. Big red truck. Anyways, it's $22.99. It's a solid bourbon. I've obviously had it before. You can smell a little cherry, a little sweet on the nose. A little caramel. It's not overly sweet, at least not on the nose. Let's see about the palate. It's fantastic. You can taste a little bit of the maple, maple syrup, a little cherry. It's a solid bourbon for $22.99. It is not overly complex. It's not a long finish, but it's really good. Just a good, solid bourbon. I've learned something over time. Swish it in your mouth a little bit. I'm sure there's a name for that, but I don't know it yet. Sometimes when I do that, it's not a burn, but a little stinging. Not with this. This is very smooth. Hey, the White Sox beat the freaking Yankees by 10. Okay. Wow. Grady Sizemore, baby. Woohoo. Crazy. Nice. Thank God Pedro's gone. A little bit of oak, you can taste it sometimes. It's amazing. You can take one taste and you can taste a little bit of something and then take another taste and there's something else there. This is great. It's great. I wouldn't say, no, I would, I've got favorites, ones that I really, really love. This is really good. I mean, really good. I would drink this. Because of finances, there are probably very few bottles that I would buy again. This is one of them that I would buy again. This Wild Turkey 101. Later, I'll be doing some a little bit more expensive bourbons, but you know, as the price goes up, the less chance of me buying something again lowers, unless it's just so out of this world and blows my socks away. But this would probably be a staple for me. It's funny, I've done some blinds with Old Forester, and it's done okay. It hasn't won anything yet. Eventually I'm going to do just some blind head-to-heads. I mean, I'll know what the two bottles are, but it's a 50% chance, and I'm just not that. Hell, I've watched these guys that do it all the time, and they blow it too. They don't get it right. They are surprised. I mean, you watch SLB Drinks, and Kurt is a huge Wild Turkey fan, and most of the time he doesn't guess Wild Turkey. Now, he does do 4 or 5, but I just don't want to drink that much at night. That's just nuts. I don't know how those guys do it. I mean, I know that they only take a couple of sips, and then I know what SLB does is, my understanding is they pour all the extras into a bottle and make some, like a blend out of it, which is kind of a cool idea, but I enjoy drinking it too much that that's probably not going to happen. Maybe down the road, I may try some blends of maybe some high proof that's not as easy for me to drink, and some low proof, lower proof. I'm thinking that I'm trying to. I've picked up a couple of things like Wild Turkey Rare Breed and Knob Creek single barrel that are in the 115s to 120s. Benchmark full proof is 125, and it's really hard for me to they're so strong, but if you give it a little bit of time, eventually you begin to really understand it, taste it, and you're able to handle it better. But it's going to take some time. So 100 is probably right. It's probably my jam. It's probably where I want to be. And I'm going to finish this amazing bourbon. So if you're on a budget, or if you just want to try something inexpensive that is really a great beginner bourbon, show it one more time. Old Forester Signature 100. Damn good. Okay, well, if you liked this video, and I'm going to be doing a lot more now that the Olympics are over, please hit the subscribe button. I really like doing this. It'd be nice if I could share this with more people. It takes time. Later on, I'll be doing some fantasy football stuff, and I did last year, I did some betting on it with odds and stuff. I don't gamble, but I know a lot about football and sports, so it's kind of fun. Anyhow, this has been Dave. Please, again, hit the subscribe button. Hello, Bosco. Can you say hi? Nothing to say. She's silent tonight. This has been it. I'm going to do another one later tonight. This is Dave. I'm out. Toodles.